Okay, welcome everyone. Just a disclaimer before we start, this Zoom meeting is being recorded for quality assurance and training purposes, and also streaming live on Facebook. So if you want to share it on Facebook, it's on the Broker Nation Doral Facebook page. Please feel free to share that with all your friends on Facebook. Thanks.
All right, Pete, thank you for that. And welcome everybody to Mindset Monday. We're so lucky that with this weekend, we didn't have to deal with the hurricane or the storm. And once again, we continue moving forward. So this week, we're super excited with everything we have coming up. On Thursday, we're having the Relevant Agent 2020. So I hope you guys are pumped up about that. I look forward to that presentation as well. And feel free to invite any other friends, agents that might benefit from this training. And the point of it is to becoming relevant in today's market, and reaching out to your sphere. And one of my favorite topics, which I'm going to cover today, is becoming the real estate expert in your community. Now, wouldn't you like to be known as the local expert in your area? Well, I have great news for you, and there are ways to make that happen. So I wanted to share with you today one of my favorite ways of becoming expert in your community, and that is hosting an event. That's right. Hosting an event is easier than you think, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Have you ever thought about hosting an event? Let's start there. Well, think about it. You have a lot of knowledge, and your knowledge can help a lot of people. Believe it or not, there are people out there who are looking for information, and they prefer to learning in ways other than the internet. Now, these folks include first-time home buyers, real estate investors, interior designers who specialize in staging, and other professions that involve around real estate. Now, don't be intimidated at the idea of being responsible for an event either. You can team up with the other people to give the presentation or event a more oomph. For example, let's say you want to host an event on real estate closings. You could ask a real estate attorney to join you. For example, this past Friday, we had an event exactly on that, real estate closings, a closing disclosure. And who did I invited to that event? I invited our real estate attorney. This way you have an event for people to attend. You're offering valuable information, and anyone has the opportunity to meet other interested people in the field, and that includes you. Now, if you're thinking, no way, I can't do that. If no one shows up, what happens? I'll feel foolish. Well, let me assure you, it's really not that hard. People are out there who need the information. They're looking for it. They need it. So start ahead of time. Let's say you start with 30 to 45 days away from the event, and you get on Meetup, Eventbrite, or any other event platform that you can get people to RSVP. The point is to get people excited. You can share ways on, or you can share a way on social media, and also ask friends, family, colleagues to come and support you and offer feedback of how the event went. So this is very important to get people excited about it. Now, doing an event like this can be a huge stepping stone for you as an expert and someone who wants to grow their sphere of influence. Once you're known as the agent who hosted a valuable event, you will be able to connect with a lot of people. Plus, if you get someone to record it or take some pictures, you can leverage that across your social media and your website. That means that you share the highlights online. And that way you're helping to build your credibility online. So think about this after the event as well. So that's another way you can leverage an event. So get people excited about the event. Again, you can go back 30, 45 days in advance, telling people what's going to happen, invite people to join you. And second, you can share highlights of it online. Now, the other thing is to pitch your presentation to your chamber. Another thing you can do is that you can take your own expertise to your chamber of commerce. Love having speakers come in, and if you say that you have 30-minute presentation with a financial advisor, mortgage broker, or home inspector, and yourself, they will take you up on that many, many times. Think about it. Nowadays, with the interest rate being so low, right? With inspections being done, even appraisal. I mean, you can reach out to them and say that you have a presentation put together, 30 minutes, no more than that, and you can present so much valuable information. Now, a lot of those trainings can be done remotely. They can be done online. We're doing this one right now, and it's done through Zoom. So you can use any platform to put together any type of event. Don't forget to talk to absolutely everyone who knows or shows up at the chamber mixer. Also consider how many people who are relocating to the area that they reach out to the chamber for new resident packets. You could be one of those. You could ask if they would be willing to forward your information to the new buyers in the community. Basically, if you just have to be the agent that's willing to be creative, the one that asks the questions, puts the events together, and position yourself as a local expert. Another way, and final, will be to sponsor and present at other community events. Now, if you really want to knock this out of the park, you can also take your branding and presentation and team up with other organizations in your area. Maybe you sponsor a pet adoption, maybe you sponsor a school event or a community charity event. There are so many possibilities. And even if you have a polished presentation, you'll stand out at a variety of gatherings in your community and become memorable. Of course, if someone wants more information about you and what you do, you will have to be prepared to connect with your audience. Make sure you have flyers, cards, or something with contact information handy whenever you give your presentation. And another key always is to practice beforehand. If you've never been on one or tried public speaking, and you consider yourself a bit of an introvert, my suggestion is getting some practice with your local Toastmasters. Now, Toastmasters is an old organization that hones public speaking skills and helps you develop them. If you present a friendly practice audience to share your ideas with, and if you want to start even smaller, try friends and family or coworkers too. The bottom line is this, my friends. Your apprehension is shared. Many agents won't try building their own presentation and sharing it with the community. With creativity and courage, you will become the local expert in your area, and you will grow your real estate business. So again, the point is, if you get to speak with a lot of people, like one time, but in front of a lot of people, you have an audience, you have a branding that you're creating. And that's exactly what we're gonna be covering this coming Thursday at the Relevant Agent 2020. Now in this one, Amanda's gonna be covering how to become relevant in today's market. This is one way, but Amanda's gonna cover a bunch of ways that you can become relevant today and why it's important to become relevant in today's market. So I hope you find this very interesting, but on top of that, I want you to take the time to invite realtor friends, anybody that's in the selling business, any other agent that you know from another company, anybody that you can invite over and have them at the event that we have coming up on Thursday. I see Armando is here with us today. Hey, Armando.
Good morning. How are you, David?
Good, man. Good. Hey, so I'm super excited about the event that's coming up, the Relevant Agent 2020. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, we've done the Relevant Realtor for over a year. It's basically a testimony of my story as a realtor and things that I've done. So we've changed it up a little bit. Now it's called the Relevant Agent. And we've modified that presentation to talk a little bit about things that we are doing now during this pandemic and during quarantine and during the new normal that we have today. A lot of the stuff from the Relevant Realtor that I will talk about relates to, the stuff that a lot of us are doing today. As we're, not so social anymore and we can't do events. And now we have to, talks about reaching out to our spheres, just reaching out to our clients, reaching out to our friends. And it's really what I've always done in my business. I mean, I do marketing. I do, as you know, we do a lot of marketing in Broker Nation. but most of the business that I get personally is usually from, the marketing. I do it for the brand, and then I have to reach out and create and build a network. So the relevant agent talks about being able to build your network, be able to do marketing, be able to have the right tools, be able to do, the things that you need to do in this business to be successful and to be relevant, So very happy we're going to be doing it with Austin Martin. As you know, it's a project in downtown, and they're also going to be talking about that as well.
Excellent. So I look forward to that. And that's exactly it. I mean, I know when before this whole COVID-19, right, we used to do it at the places, the sales centers and stuff like that, and we will have anywhere between 60, 70 to 100 people show up to this event. And now we've had to do it on Zoom and this type of platform. And still, we're getting over 100 people show up to the event. So the point is that doing events, whichever platform you use, it works. And it's a way to be in front of people nowadays. And that's what we encourage our agents to do the same. Friday, like I said, we put together an event for the closing disclosure, the closing process from A to Z. And we had a lot of people show up for this. You can host something like that too. Armando had one on Tuesday with the contract. We went over a contract. We went over the entire process, again, from A to Z of the contract. So again, these are events that you can put together and have an audience and be in front of them and show them, right, and you can do this with first-time home buyers, you can do it with investors. I mean, you can put together your own presentation and put together your audience the same way that we're doing today. So I encourage everyone to do that. Take advantage.
I just wanted to say something. It's very important that education is the key, especially right now. If there's agents that have never been to our events and to our trainings, that is, we're always trying to figure out what else. I'm always trying to figure out. I'm learning every day. I've been doing this for 32 years, and I'm always trying to learn something new because the market changes. And we always talk about changing with the times, and times are changing. The market is not what it was even before in March when this whole thing started. Now there's different changes. You're seeing some things opening, other things, other markets slowing down, and other markets picking up. So you as an agent need to learn how to adapt. So when don't miss, the relevant agent. We're going to talk about that. That's on Thursday. I don't have the time. You have the time, Dalen? It's this Thursday. I believe it's at 11.
At 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. All right.
1 o'clock. Yeah.
So, thank you, Steve. So Thursday at 1 o'clock. And then also for the agents of Broker Nation that are tuning in, remember that we are, we are offering $5,000 to the top partner of the company. At the
That's
end of
right.
the year. Yeah. So, hey, Sammy, how are you? So this is an opportunity for those broker agents that want to introduce other agents to our lifestyle and our Broker Nation and our culture. The things that we're doing in our company. Everybody is a partner. Everybody helps, grow the company. So we're going to really market that, and we're going to continue doing events. So if you have a friend that you've been thinking, introducing them to the company, this is a great opportunity for you to introduce them to any of our trainings and try to capture that $5,000 award at the end of the year.
Excellent. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. All right, so let me see in the chat. We have maybe a question here. All right, so what if the Chamber of Commerce already has a realtor working with them? It's okay. They do have a bunch of realtors working with them, but how many of them are giving a presentation today? None. All right, so you can always reach out to them. Again, the point of this is having a presentation together that you can call it up and say, hey, listen, I have a presentation with my attorney. I have a presentation with my mortgage broker, or my or any vendor that you want to go and participate with, but you're doing it with somebody, right? You're providing something of value. And today, since we cannot meet up together in events like that, they definitely are doing on Zoom. So I encourage you to go ahead and call them up, let them know, or find out what they're doing today for presentations, and put one together. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be more happy to help you out with that as well. But make sure you reach out to them, or make sure you reach out to first-time home buyers or anybody. And now, what Armando said, now we have more presentations coming up that you can take the opportunity and reach out to other agents. And all of you know a bunch of agents. So let's invite them over for this Thursday. It's a great presentation. Steve just posted the Eventbrite invite. So feel free to share that with other agents. Register yourself, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. All right, guys, so that's what we have for Mindset Monday. I hope you find it helpful. I'm super excited that you guys joined us today, and we're super blessed that nothing happened over the weekend. So we can continue moving forward with our business, our life, and continue staying safe, please. We ask that.
Hey, Daylon, we did have one question that I wanted to circle back to. Esther asked about the Chamber of Commerce. The question was, what if the Chamber of Commerce already has a realtor working with them?
Yeah, that's what I just answered now. I mentioned that they do have a bunch of realtors. So feel free to just reach out to them and have a presentation together. If you have something of value together, you can come to them, show up and say, hey, listen, I have this presentation. I'll be more happy. It's 30-minute tops, we're happy to talk about this. And they'll take you many, many times. Okay, if they don't take you today, they might take you tomorrow, but every month they do have something that they need to present. So feel free to reach out to them. And by the chamber, I mean, that's just one idea. You can call up many in your community or many areas or many other places that you can call and put together an event. For example, if you do like pet adoptions or anything like that. So figure it out what's working in your area and reach out to them and say that you have a presentation, something of value relating to what's going on today or in the real estate market. All right, do I have anybody else with any other questions? All right, if not, guys, this is it for me. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a blessed week and
Thank you.
Monday. And I hope to see you guys on Thursday. All right, see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great Monday.
Thailand,
Bye.
can you add me to the Broker Nation Doral Facebook? I just sent a request.
For the Facebook page?
Yes.
You got it, brother.
All right. Thank you. See you later.
And anyone else, please send those friend requests to Broker Nation Doral and the Broker Nation Real Estate Facebook page. And you'll get all of our updates through Facebook too.
Great.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Have a great week.